This morning, as you can hopefully see behind me, we are in Whinlatter Forest and we have just paid £6.90.
That's the most expensive one
to park, and we are off today once again to try and do 5 Wainwrights. We're aiming for our Barf, Lord's Seat, Broom, Greystones and Whinlatter. It's supposed to be 10 miles and take 6 3/4 hours, although we often struggle to do it as quick as they say, but we'll see how we get on today. But we're normally slow. You think we're alright on these, do you?
Yeah, go for what, we're alright.
Okay, well we'll see. There's no big hills, so...
And look at this, sun cream! First time this year, sun cream!
Yeah, it's a stunning day.
And it's going to be scorching.
It's about 15 degrees already at 10 o'clock in the morning. We've just driven up from Manchester, so we're here a bit late, but...
I apologise for the lily white legs, but they've got to come out sometime.
Yeah, both shorts. First time this year in shorts, so we'll be scaring the locals. So, ow. Oh, God. Cobwebs. We've only been going 10 minutes and already we've got lost and are now having to make a detour. We'd set off too high coming out of the car park. There's just a myriad of paths, and
while we're in the woods, if we see a gingerbread house, I'm running.
So somewhere, if we keep heading straight down, we will come to the path that we were supposed to have been on before we went waltzing off up the hillside. A nice opening again in the trees. We've just spotted the A66 running around up to Keswick, but down here, if you can see it, there's a little campsite, and that's where we're staying hopefully tonight.
Lanefoot Farm.
Lanefoot Farm. I'm going to go and try another one out. Fortunately, this one doesn't have a pub, so there's every chance we might actually get some filming done on this one.
It does have fire pits.
But we can have a fire, which is why we've picked it this time.
Wainwright number 1 of the day, and the one that still makes me chuckle. So that there is Barf, and that makes it officially 68. I think Rich said earlier we're getting a third of the way around today. Ta-da. Yay! Beautiful view. Look at that.
Summit of Lord's Seat, 552 metres. Our second Wainwright for the day. Coming up on Broom, something there. We've just come down from Lord's Seat up there. This is our third Wainwright for the day and our 70th one in total. Done.
Made our way down from Broom up to Greystones next, and Rick's walking with a peg leg this week. It's me last time, but I've trouble with this bloody IT band on the side of the leg, and I've got rid of it, but I've obviously psychologically passed it on because old Peggy here is doing the Charlie Chaplin little shuffle downhill. So we'll see how it goes on. But oh, it's always one of us. So you've got Lord's Seat at the back, Broom. We've gone down through the forest, back up, and we've just bagged the 4th Wainwright of the day, which be our 71st Wainwright, which I do believe puts us a third of the way through. It's a quite significant one on Greystones, and nice little climb up to it, and I think we're going to have some lunch. Nice to have it to ourselves. So we just came off Greystones 2. Things are our 2 summits, and beautiful views, and then we looked at this descent. It's a monster. So we're descending around there and it drops even further down, and we're going back and going up Whinlatter over there and then doing that ridge all the way back round into the forest.
Trying to put into context just how steep this descent was. It probably won't do it any justice on the camera, but that's got to be probably one of the steepest descents we've ever had. So grateful for the poles. Without them I'd have been in absolute bits because my knee's killing me. But it is really steep.
It is really steep.
Luckily we're done, and now we head into the woods here.
Back down in the forest, and we're just starting the last 2.5 mile push by going up to Whinlatter, bagging that one. That'll be the 5th of the day done. So for the first time in a few weeks we've actually achieved what we set out to do, touch wood. Lots of it around here to touch, and it seems like the wind might be picking up there, which we'll be grateful for, if I'm being honest. And then we'll head back. I think the visitor centre might have shut though, so no chance of getting an ice cream.
Back into the woods for the second to last push up to Whinlatter. Nice and cool in here.
I'd like to be here at night though.
Blair Witch.
Oh, I see dead people.
That's a different film altogether. Right, well, somewhere up there is Whinlatter, and it's just 2 foot deep in heather, and in between the heather there's another 2 foot of potholes all the way. It's a nightmare. We've wasted an hour and a half so far just getting this far. We're not even halfway up it. So time's running out. It's gone 5 now. So I think once again we're not going to finish what we set off to do. At the moment we're trying to contour around, as Joe's doing there, stay below it, because it's still a 45-minute climb up above us. The directions we've got just say make your way to the top, but it's clear there is no path, and it's clear no one else has made the way up because there's just no footprints or anything. So we might have to miss it. If we can skirt round and get down without it, then I think that's what we'll have to do, just to get back in time to get to the campsite. So we'll see how we get on anyway. Right, well, we take back what we just said. That was the ugliest, most horrible 500 metres we've ever had to climb, just through heather. But we finally found a path. Well, we've traipsed through it enough to get to the ridge path, which is this, and hopefully just at the top of there will be Whinlatter. It's in the wrong direction. We want to be going that way, but we can't not do it when we're this close, so give it a bash. Finally, the summit of Whinlatter. The lower of 2 summits, but the one that's the Wainwright, bizarrely, 517 metres. There's another one over there, somewhere, must be up there, which is 525. But this one's the Wainwright and that one isn't. But that's stunning views of the Solway Firth and the route that we've done today all along this ridge. Over to that one, down that wall, down, and then up this horrible ascent. Finally we can start to head back, see if we can get home before it gets dark.
Yeah. Made it back down from Whinlatter and we're back into the forest now, so just a zigzag for what you reckon, Rick, a mile or so?
Yeah, about a mile.
About a mile, and we should be back at the car. Happy days. Not sure Rick thinks it's a happy day, but I've had a happy day. He's had a crap day.
I've had a good day, my knees had a crap day. I
know, your knees are shot at the minute. I had a problem with my IT band a few weeks ago. Mine seems to have sorted itself, but now, as I say,
giving it to me.
I have. So all I've heard all the way down is, oh, ow, oh, ow. Windy needs to man up. Needs to come and meet some of you lot and have some proper outdoor experience. Anyway, we'll catch up with you on the campsite. Campsite's rather pretty. Lanefoot Farm near Thornthwaite. I think it's in Thornthwaite. So there you go, Rick enjoying his beer. Finally. Gonna go and have a shower in a minute and test those out, but I think we've done well to get a nice level pitch rather than being at the main field, so see what the facility's like. But first impressions are very clean, very well looked after site, so we shall see.
I have a dirty lens, but we are finally set up for our one night's wild camp. As you can see, we're roughing it. Far from wild, obviously.
10.81 miles in 6 hours and 57 minutes. Which means our pace has gone up from 45-minute miles to about 38-minute miles.
Even with a gammy knee.
Even with a gammy knee, and even after being attacked by some kind of...
Whoa, white legs.
I know, but also just
I don't think we've got any filters for that, sorry.
How rude. But yeah, so after being shredded, I'm surprised. So I'm pleased with that. I think good day by all. And it was really hot.
Was,
really
wasn't it? Yeah, it was kind of 20 degrees, I think.
And considering that you were peg-leg for most of it, you got down successfully.
And my knee's absolutely fine now.
What
It's
were
just,
you bleating about
just
then?
going downhill, it doesn't like.
Okay.
Bizarrely, same
Right.
as you had. So we are showered
We are showered.
and we're set up for dinner. We're just waiting for the barbecue. And then beneath the barbecue, the reason the barbecue's pitched there is that's a little fire pit, and the farmer supplies a bag of logs, which I think Joe, being a bit of a pyromaniac, will go through in about 7 minutes.
So when it says logs, they're more like twigs.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
And you're not allowed to bring your own.
But we've got some.
We've got a secret stash. So we'll have
Great
enough
place,
to keep us
like
going.
it. So
Yeah.
great walk, great weekend, and hopefully we'll see you all next week or whenever Peggy's better. Doesn't get much more awesome than that.
Sharing your campfire, as far as I'm concerned, with a mother hen and 4 or 5 chicks under there.
They're all under there.
They've all been scratching around for a while, and they've just decided to come and pitch up next to the fire, which we'll get going in a minute. Look at them all. And they're ready for bed.
There's another one.
Yeah. I don't know how many's under there, but she's got them all.
Amazing.
I think the bantams. Not sure. I'm sure somebody will tell us. But, oh, they're off again.
Amazing.
So dinner's over. Just having a couple of quiet drinks and just lit the fire pit with our pitiful supply of wood. But should do us for an hour probably. And then it'll be time to turn in